If you were asked to list some of the famous and successful countries in Africa, you will probably mention countries like South Africa, Egypt, and even Morocco. Hardly will anyone mention the country we are about to shine the light on in this video. This country is one of the success stories in Africa. The country went from being the second poorest in the world after independence to becoming one of the richest on the continent of Africa. That country is Botswana. In this video, we shall be shining the light on Botswana, telling you everything you need to know about this amazing country, from the way of life of its people, its cultures, healthcare, education, infrastructure, tourist destinations, and fun facts. So, if you are ready, subscribe to the channel and come along with me. 1. Botswana is topographically flat, with approximately 70% of its territory being the Kalahari Desert. It is bordered by South Africa to the south and southeast, Namibia to the west and north, Zambia to the north and Zimbabwe to the northeast. Being a country of slightly over 2.4 million people, and roughly the size of France, Botswana is one of the most sparsely populated countries in the world. It is essentially the nation-state of the Tswana people, who make up 79% of the population. 2. Botswana was reported to be the birthplace of all modern humans about 200,000 years ago. Evidence left by modern humans, such as cave paintings, is about 73,000 years old. The earliest known inhabitants of southern Africa are thought to have been the forebears of present-day San, Bushmen, and Khoi peoples. Both groups speak Kx'a languages from the small Khoe-Kwadi, Kx'a, and Tuu families whose members hunted, gathered, and traded over long distances. When cattle were first introduced about 2,000 years ago into southern Africa, pastoralism became a major feature of the economy, since the region had large grasslands free of tsetse flies. 3. The official language of Botswana is English, which is used in government, business, and education. However, Tswana is the most widely spoken language in the country, with over 70% of the population using it as their primary language. Tswana is a Bantu language that belongs to the Tswana people, the largest ethnic group in Botswana. In addition to English and Tswana, Botswana is home to several other minority languages, including Kalanga, Sekalagadi, and various Khoi and San languages. These languages are spoken by smaller communities, particularly in the northern and eastern regions of the country. Overall, Botswana's linguistic diversity reflects its rich cultural heritage and the country's commitment to preserving its linguistic traditions. 4. Botswana is a stable, multi-party democracy with a parliamentary government system. The country has a presidential system, where the president serves as both the head of state and head of government. The current president of Botswana is Mokgweetsi Masisi, who assumed office in 2018 after the retirement of the previous president, Ian Khama. Botswana's government is based on a constitution that was adopted in 1966 when the country gained independence from the United Kingdom. The country has a unicameral legislature, the National Assembly, and an independent judiciary. Botswana is widely regarded as one of the most stable and well-governed countries in Africa, with a strong commitment to democratic values, rule of law, and economic development. 5. Botswana has one of the fastest-growing economies in the world, with a gross domestic product, GDP, per capita that ranks among the highest in Africa. The country's economic success is largely attributed to its abundant natural resources, particularly diamonds, which have been the backbone of its economy since the 1970s. In addition to diamond mining, Botswana has also developed successful tourism and cattle farming industries. 6. The government has played a crucial role in managing the country's natural wealth, investing heavily in infrastructure, healthcare, and education. This has contributed to Botswana's high Human Development Index, making it one of the most prosperous and stable countries in Africa. 7. The Botswanan passport is considered a strong and powerful travel document, ranking 67th globally on the Henley Passport Index. Botswanan citizens enjoy visa-free or visa-on-arrival access to over 80 countries, reflecting Botswana's political and economic stability, as well as its trusted global standing. The government continues to enhance the security features of its passports, further strengthening the document's international recognition and the mobility it provides to Botswanan travelers. 8. However, the country faces challenges such as income inequality, high unemployment rates, and the need to diversify its economy beyond diamond exports. Nonetheless, Botswana's strong governance, prudent fiscal policies, and commitment to sustainable development have positioned it as a model for economic success in the region. 9. Botswana is home to a diverse array of cultures, with the Tswana people being the predominant ethnic group, making up around 79% of the population. The Tswana are known for their rich cultural traditions, including intricate beadwork, traditional dance performances, and the unique Tswana language. Other significant cultural groups in Botswana include the Kalanga, the Kalahari, and the San, also known as Bushmen, people who are considered the indigenous inhabitants of the region. These groups have distinct languages, customs, and artistic practices, contributing to Botswana's cultural tapestry. The country's cultural diversity is celebrated through various festivals, museums, and heritage sites, showcasing the nation's deep-rooted connection to its past and the resilience of its people. 10. Botswana has a relatively high standard of living compared to other countries in Africa. The country's strong economic growth, driven by diamond exports and a robust mining sector, has contributed to significant improvements in living standards for its population. Botswana has one of the highest GDP per capita in Africa, and this has translated into higher incomes, better access to healthcare, and improved education outcomes. The government has also invested heavily in infrastructure development, including roads, electricity, and water supply, which has benefited both urban and rural communities. However, income inequality remains a challenge, with some segments of the population still living in poverty, particularly in rural areas. Overall, Botswana's standard of living is among the highest in the region. 11. Botswana has 971 kilometers, 603 of railway lines, 18,482 kilometers of roads, and 92 airports, of which 12 have paved runways. The paved road network has almost entirely been constructed since independence in 1966. The national airline is Air Botswana, which flies domestically to other countries in Africa. Botswana Railways is the national railway company operating primarily in the Southern African Regional Railway System. Botswana Railways offers rail-based transport facilities for moving a range of commodities for the mining sector and primary industries, as well as passenger train services and dry ports. In terms of power infrastructure in Botswana, the country produces coal for electricity and oil is imported into the country. Recently, the country has taken a large interest in renewable energy sources and has completed a comprehensive strategy that will attract investors in the wind, solar, and biomass renewable energy industries. A 200 MW solar power plant is at the planning and design stage by Ministry of Mineral Resources, Green Technology, and Energy Security. 12. Botswana has made significant strides in improving its healthcare system over the past few decades. The country's public health services are provided through a network of primary healthcare clinics, district hospitals, and referral hospitals, all of which are funded and managed by the government. The government has also invested heavily in the training and recruitment of healthcare professionals, including doctors, nurses, and allied health workers, to ensure adequate staffing levels across the country. One of the primary focuses of Botswana's healthcare system has been the treatment and management of HIV/AIDS, which has had a significant impact on the population. The country has implemented a comprehensive program that provides free antiretroviral therapy to those living with the virus, contributing to a decline in HIV/AIDS-related mortality and morbidity. Despite these achievements, challenges persist, such as the need to address the rising burden of non-communicable diseases and to further strengthen primary healthcare services, particularly in rural areas. However, Botswana's commitment to universal healthcare and its continued investment in the health sector have positioned the country as a regional leader in healthcare provision. 13. Botswana has made educational progress since independence in 1966. In 1966, there were only 22 graduates in the country, and only a very small percentage of the population attended secondary school. Botswana increased its adult literacy rate from 69% in 1991 to 83% in 2008. Among sub-Saharan African countries, Botswana has one of the highest literacy rates. As of 2024, around 88.5% of the population aged 15 and over could read and write and were respectively literate. With the discovery of diamonds and the increase in government revenue that this brought, Botswana students were guaranteed 10 years of basic education, leading to a junior certificate qualification. Approximately half of the school population attends a further 2 years of secondary schooling, leading to the award of the Botswana General Certificate of Secondary Education. Secondary education in Botswana is neither free nor compulsory. After leaving school, students can attend one of the 7 technical colleges in the country or take vocational training courses in teaching or nursing. Students enter the University of Botswana, the Botswana University of Agriculture and Natural Resources, the Botswana International University of Science and Technology, and the Botswana Accountancy College in Gaborone. Many students end up in private tertiary education colleges in the country. Notable among these is Botho University, the country's first private university, which offers undergraduate programs in accounting, business, and computing. Another international university is the Limkokwing University of Creative Technology, which offers various associate degrees in creative arts. A majority of these students are government-sponsored. The nation's second international university, the Botswana International University of Science and Technology, was completed in Palapi in 2011. 14. The cuisine of Botswana reflects the country's diverse cultural influences and its reliance on locally sourced ingredients. A staple food in Botswana is pap, a thick porridge made from maize or sorghum, which is often served with meat stews or vegetables. Another popular dish is seswa, slow-cooked, shredded meat that is commonly prepared with beef or goat. Morogo, a variety of wild leafy greens, is a common side dish, while dishes like bogobe, fermented porridge, and madila, soured milk, showcase the country's dairy traditions. Botswana's cuisine also incorporates ingredients from the country's abundant wildlife, such as antelope, ostrich, and fish from the Okavango Delta. Overall, Botswana's food offers a unique blend of traditional African flavors and modern culinary influences. 15. Botswana's Kx'a pans are home to the world's largest breeding colony of the endangered greater flamingo. These vast, salt-encrusted pans provide the ideal nesting habitat for these iconic pink birds, with over 200,000 individuals congregating here to breed. The Kx'a pans are a network of dried-up lake beds, which fill with water during the rainy season, creating a temporary wetland ecosystem that attracts vast flocks of flamingos. The birds arrive in their thousands, drawn by the abundance of algae and tiny crustaceans that thrive in the nutrient-rich waters. The flamingos' nesting colonies are a remarkable sight, as the birds construct intricate mud mounds to lay their eggs and raise their young. This crucial breeding ground plays a vital role in the conservation of the greater flamingo, which is classified as near threatened due to habitat loss and degradation in other parts of its range. 16. The Kalahari Desert covers approximately 70% of Botswana's total land area, making it one of the largest deserts in the world. This vast, arid region is characterized by sandy, semi-arid terrain, with sparse vegetation and limited surface water sources. Despite the challenging environmental conditions, the Kalahari is home to a diverse range of wildlife, including the iconic Kalahari lion, as well as unique plant species adapted to the harsh landscape. 17. The Chobe National Park in northern Botswana is home to the world's largest concentration of African elephants, with over 120,000 individuals. This vast protected area is renowned for its remarkable elephant population, which represents a significant portion of Botswana's total elephant count, estimated at over 130,000, the largest elephant population in the world. 18. Botswana is a premier destination for wildlife enthusiasts, offering some of the best safari experiences in Africa. The Chobe National Park, home to the world's largest elephant population, is a must-visit, with opportunities to spot not just elephants, but also lions, leopards, and a diverse range of other wildlife. The Okavango Delta, a unique inland delta system, is another renowned attraction, where visitors can explore the waterways by Mokoro, traditional canoe, and witness the incredible biodiversity of this wetland paradise. 19. The Kalahari Desert, which covers a vast portion of Botswana, is a stunning and largely untouched landscape, with opportunities to encounter the iconic San people and their unique culture. The Central Kalahari Game Reserve and the Khoe-Kwadi Pans, with their vast salt flats and impressive baobab trees, are also popular destinations. Botswana's diverse range of national parks and nature reserves provide ample opportunities for wildlife viewing, cultural immersion, and breathtaking natural scenery. Thanks for watching this video and subscribe to the channel for more.